sunshine, beaches, surfing, and surprisingly affordable car insurance. That's right, Hawaii is paradise, and it doesn't break the bank when it comes to keeping your drive covered. In fact, Aloha State drivers pay 27% less for car insurance than the national average. That's a big chunk of change Hawaii drivers can save each year. But with so many companies offering policies, finding the right fit can still be overwhelming. That's why we've compiled a list of the top auto insurance companies in Hawaii. Whether you're a local resident or just planning a visit, having reliable car insurance is essential. So what are you waiting for? Visit FreeAdvice.com to start navigating the most affordable options by comparing quotes using our free quote generator. Find the perfect policy to keep you cruising the islands with peace of mind and money back in your bank account. But before we jump into the best companies to cover your ride in paradise, let's get the legal stuff out of the way. Hawaii, like most states, requires you to have car insurance. It's the law. Now, skipping out on auto insurance in Hawaii might seem tempting to save some money up front, but trust us, it's not worth the risk. Getting caught driving uninsured in Hawaii comes with a hefty fine. We're talking $500 the first time, and it jumps all the way up to $1,500 for a second offense. Even worse, you could land in jail for up to 30 days and with a suspended driver's license. On top of all that, you'll likely get forced to carry an SR22, which is a special high-risk insurance that's much more expensive than typical car insurance. The takeaway? Don't risk it. Head over to FreeAdvice.com and get the protection you need. We've got a free insurance quote tool to help you compare car insurance quotes by coverage level and find the best deals in your zip code. Now, aside from the fact that auto insurance is mandatory, you also need to know the minimum amounts required by law. State law mandates drivers in Hawaii carry minimum coverage car insurance, but minimum coverage means different amounts depending on where you live. Hawaii drivers must have $20,000 in bodily injury liability coverage per person, which takes care of medical expenses for those injured, plus $40,000 bodily injury liability per accident, which covers the injured people in the other cars. And drivers in Hawaii are required to have $10,000 in property damage liability to cover any damage caused to other vehicles or property in the accident. But here's the thing. These are just the minimums. It's always smart to consider upping your coverage. To simplify this process, head over to FreeAdvice.com and use our free insurance quote generator. Just enter your zip code, answer a few questions, and find the best deals without the hassle. I bet you'll be surprised at how much coverage you can afford. It pays off, I promise. While we're on the subject of minimum coverage, we can't skip the juicy details. How much these policies cost and which providers offer the best rates. Let's take a look at how the minimum coverage car insurance rates stack up among the top insurance providers in Hawaii. It's clear that there's a big difference in price depending on the company you choose. USAA is the cheapest option at just $16 a month. You can't beat that price point, but it's only available to military members, veterans, and their families. For civilians out there looking for the best deals, Geico comes in at a very affordable $22 a month, followed closely by State Farm at just $23. On the other end of the spectrum, Liberty Mutual and Allstate hit the wallet a bit harder at $47 and $43 a month for Hawaii minimum coverage. That means choosing Geico over Liberty Mutual could save you over $300 a year. That's a pretty big chunk of change. See how important it is to compare rates? Head over to FreeAdvice.com and take advantage of our free quote comparison tool. You'll get personalized options from top insurance companies where you live. But again, those were just minimum coverage rates. If you want more financial protection, which is a smart move, then you should consider investing in more coverage. Full coverage car insurance offers more protection than the state minimums, but as you might guess, it costs a bit more too. With full coverage, you're getting liability, comprehensive, collision, uninsured motorist, and personal injury protection all rolled into one power-packed policy. Drivers aren't required to purchase full coverage auto insurance in Hawaii, but it's a good idea, especially if you have a loan or lease on your car. Here's the thing. Prices will vary drastically depending on the company you choose. Looking at Hawaii's average rates, Geico comes in as the most affordable option at just $60 a month, followed by State Farm at $64 and Travelers at a very reasonable $72 monthly. On the other hand, there's a big jump to Allstate and Liberty Mutual at $118 and $128 a month. And that means if you choose Geico over Liberty Mutual, you could save $800 a year. That's a pretty big difference. Hopefully that shows you how important it is to shop around. It's easy with our free quote comparison tool at FreeAdvice.com. Get customized quotes from multiple companies in minutes. Don't let coverage scare you off because with smart shopping, you can protect yourself while staying in your monthly budget. But speaking of driving records, let's be real. Accidents happen. And if you've been in one, you might be worried, rightfully so, about how it'll affect your car insurance. Traffic accidents in Hawaii will usually bump up your rates. But the good news is it's not forever. As long as you stay accident-free during a set time period, your rates should go back down. At State Farm, with a clean record, you'd be looking at an average of $64 a month. If you've had an accident, that jumps up by $12. This is a much lower price increase than most providers charge after accidents. For example, you have Liberty Mutual, which charges $44 more a month if you've been in an accident. For you drivers with an accident on your record, if you choose State Farm over Liberty Mutual, you could save over $1,152 a year. If you're looking to save money on car insurance, comparing quotes is a must. Head over to FreeAdvice.com and use our free auto insurance quote comparison tool to find customized quotes based on your exact situation. The bottom line, keeping your driving record clean and shopping around is key to keeping your insurance rates low in Hawaii. And that's a wrap on our look at the best car insurance coverage and providers in Hawaii. We hope you now have a good idea of what kind of coverage is out there and how much it might cost, and how accidents will affect your rates. If you only take one thing away from this video, make sure it's this. Finding the perfect car insurance policy can be easy. Head over to FreeAdvice.com and unlock the power of our free quote comparison tool. Type in your zip code, answer a few questions, and get customized quotes from top insurance companies where you live. No more jumping from website to website. We've got you covered. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to stay updated with the latest insurance-related content, tips, and advice. Also, we'd love to hear from you. If you've had experience with any of the insurers we mentioned today, please share. Do you drive in Hawaii? Have advice for those who stumble on our video? Please leave your comments below. Just a few moments of your time can be a huge help to someone else. And who doesn't want to save money? We are here to help you do just that. We've got a video all about scoring cheap car insurance. We're talking about serious savings of over $1,000 a year. Plus, the video is loaded with tips and tricks that can benefit all drivers, no matter your age or driving record. Check it out. Last but not least, if you know someone who might be shopping for car insurance in Hawaii or is currently with one of the companies we covered, share this video with them. Knowledge is power, and helping a friend out will feel great. Maloha for joining us. Happy car insurance hunting. Now go save some cash.